let's see if we can block some undercuts. And normally we do this undercut blocking after the model has been trimmed and based. But for this demonstration, I'll just go straight to the Meshmixer tool to block undercuts. First, survey the area. This is a clearly heavily undercut model case. Lots of perio recession that we need to do. You can also find yourself, if you get lost using this tool, but learn how to use this okay. Now marking around the sculpture tool, that's where we go to, and we will start with using volume. So you can either change the volume or change the surface area. At this stage, let's stick with volume. And what we want is the bubble smooth tool. The size there is determined by this parameter here. You can increase the size or decrease the size. You can also use the shortcut key, which is very convenient, the square back bracket, which is next to the P on your keyboard. Right? The left square bracket is smaller and the right bracket is bigger. So let's quickly do a survey and zoom right in to make it simple. Okay, we want this area here. There's a clear undercut here, and that's about the size that you want this the bubble to be. It fits right there. Now it touches the interproximal area. That is not an important area for the orthodontic movement. We do not push in that area, right? We push on the buccal area. This area here is just an undercut. So the strength for this one, about 50%. Like, you can use whatever you prefer, because you can do as slow as fast as you like. But I use about 52 for the volume changes, and that's your undercuts. Click it. All right. Go to the deepest part and click on it, and that's all there is to it. All right. All the undercuts. Remembering that the two surfaces that you don't want to touch is the buccal area or the lingual area. That's where all your tooth movement is going to be. Sequential aligner movement does not affect these areas here. And you certainly cannot have those areas, because if you want your patient to be able to survive. Okay, up here, the bubble is too big because it's spreading to the buccal. I'll narrow it down a bit. Over here, I can make it bigger. Typically, I don't play around with that too much, right? You can also hold it down and slide it up. It doesn't take long to do. Little clicks are a little bit more control. If you just click, 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 as opposed to just holding it down, because it can go really fast. It's a very, very deep hole here. Just hold the left button down. Give it a go, right? Give it a go. This is a very good model to use, because it's got lots of undercuts to play with. So I might include this in the files, so you can play with this model. Okay, get a scan a little bit better here. The abfraction lesion, where the tooth is broken off near the gum line, they're undercuts, which needs to be removed or reduced. Right, like here, this area here. They're not anatomical, they serve no purpose. Fill them in. Depending on how aggressive they are, fill them in. I mean, this one here is so deep that really we can't handle it. I can even use the addition tool here, the draw tool. Let's see the double one, and go click, 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 and it fills it in. It's not the bubble smooth, it's actually adding that part to the tooth. Now, if you're wondering, adding does anything to the area, of course it means that your tray will have a space there. But that is much better than having an undercut. So go back to bubble smooth after you've done it, and you can smooth it all down again. So that will mean that your tray will easily go in and out. And that's it. But don't forget, of course, the same thing will happen on the inside. This whole process should take about 5 minutes.